This is BBQ Jams. Hey guys, welcome to BBQ Jams. I've got a great cook for you guys today. This is a 16.5-pound brisket. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy all carved up and looking good. I've got some great players coming over tomorrow. We've got Brian Torkin on guitar. I've known Brian for years. Great guitar player, along with Steve Wheeler, amazing guitar player as y'all know. Also, we have Kerry Jordan on bass. Gonna be awesome, great bass player, and myself on drums. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys how I cook my brisket and also how I carve it up, season it on my pellet smoker. So anyway, you guys hang tight and let's see what we can get into. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of this excess fat off of this. And I'm gonna use this extra fat as tallow. So I'm gonna cook this tallow down and use it for the cook later on. Some of this really hard fat, you just want to go ahead and just get rid of. You're not going to be able to use this for anything. But all the extra meat and fat that I'm going to trim off of here, we can use for maybe grinding up and using for some burgers or something like that. So we don't want any sort of sharp edges when we're cooking this because this will burn up in the cook. We want everything to be nice and flat and sort of aerodynamic. Anything that's loose and just kind of hanging out there, just bring it up, cut it out. Okay guys. We're back. We went ahead and trimmed up this brisket and kind of made it as aerodynamic as possible, getting all sort of the high peak areas off of here because those will burn up in a cook. We want to make sure those are nice and flat. We're getting ready to go ahead and put on some black pepper to start with. It's a coarse grain black pepper. We want to start with that because if you start with other seasonings, the black pepper, it'll just bounce off because other seasonings are already attached to it. Just start off with a larger seasoning, which is black pepper, and then you go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use a binder of Worcestershire sauce, and then after that, I'll go ahead and start seasoning up. Go ahead and create a nice little binder for that, for all the pepper and seasonings to adhere to. Holy cow, wheat church. You always wanna pat it in, don't rub it, because you'll smear the rub. So I go pretty heavy with this guy, with the Holy Cow, and then I'll just do a little bit of the Holy Gospel on here, just to give it a little extra flavor. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put this on the pellet smoker at 200 degrees, and we're gonna cook this for about 12 hours until it gets to 170, 175 degrees internal temp. And then we're gonna wrap it. We've let the meat sit for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's sweat out, it looks beautiful. It's got a nice little bark ready to go. I've got the pellet grill on 200 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and let this ride. We're gonna let this fat render down and basically become tallow. And we're gonna pour that on our brisket when it hits 175 and then wrap it in the paper and stick it back in. And then once we're finished with that, we're looking for an internal temperature of 203. All right guys, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. All right guys, good morning. We're back here. It's almost 7 a.m. It's been a full 12 hours. Let's see what we have. Looks amazing. He's got a beautiful bark. We're looking for about 175. We're right in the sweet spot. All right, check it out guys. Look at that liquid gold. Just kind of smeared around. Woo, this smells so good guys. I wish y'all could smell this. Unreal. Look at that. Wow. So juicy, the bark is beautiful. It's just got an amazing smell. I wish you guys could smell this. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some tallow on the top here. It's gonna mellow out your seasoning a little bit, but it's totally worth it, guys. It's just got such amazing flavor to it. Wow. Boy, what a beauty. Like I said, we're gonna bump the heat up to 250. We're gonna come check back out on this guy in about 2 hours. And we're looking for a 203 internal temp, and it'll be ready to go, and then we'll let it rest for about an hour. And then we're going to wrap it in towel and put it in the cooler and let it rest a couple more hours until it's time to eat. So you guys stay tuned. All right guys, check it out. It's been a few hours. It is almost 11 o'clock. This guy's ready to go. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out. We're gonna let this guy rest for a few hours, and we're gonna wrap it in a towel, and we're gonna put it in the cooler for later on tonight when we have our BBQ Jam session. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this tallow out that I've been rendering off the fat, and we're gonna go ahead and just pour some of this tallow right on top here. And this is just gonna add flavor, guys. And this is called liquid gold here, people. All right, this is gonna be delicious. I can't wait to get into this later on tonight. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll be cutting into it when you come back. Woo. All right, guys, so here's the flat, here's the point. These are basically two muscle groups coming together, and we're gonna cut it about right here. Got a little bit of juicy there, guys.
No.
Let me get in here and see what's going on. All right.
Down the gullet.
Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, nice. I'm gonna get some of that.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh yeah.
Both are really good, both sides.
It's just on that one side.
It's super, super tender.
I don't know why that is.
Got a thumbs up moment there, John.
Hey guys, this cook turned out awesome. Everybody here is enjoying it, having a great time. Please subscribe and like. Other than that, you guys be good, eat, drink, and jam.